Osio Halito. It is the full moon reading in the midst of the celebration of the ancestors, Feast of the Ancestors, also called Fete Gede, the French Creole version, and then Dia de los Muertos, the Spanish version. So, this is the full moon reading. I'm doing it tonight. This is the last night of the Libra season, which is the Raven Crow energy. All right, that is truth, balance, justice, morality, the Ma'at energy. So, we are about to bring in another season, but right now it is still Libra season, and we are at the full moon tonight. Okay, this is the full moon energy, and around this time, it's about the ancestors and our loved ones that have transitioned. And so, this is the card that came to me when I said, what is the reading about? And Tiwanaku, which is pre-Incan. And this was in existence, and then the Incas came here, and this was like a place where there is reverence of the ancestors. This is communication with the spiritual realm, communication with the ancient ones. Okay? This is the Incan cross, and this represents our ancestors, okay? The cross and the skull. The skulls represent our dead ancestors or our dead loved ones, but they are not really dead. They are just physically, fleshly dead, but their spirit lives on, and it also lives in our hearts and our memories because we love them and we miss them. And so this is a place that is dedicated to communication with the ancestors, the ancient ones, okay? And this place is said to been built by spiritual beings, higher spiritual beings, our spirit guides, so to speak, divine great spirit and our spirit guides. And so our ancestors reverence this place. But this is a depiction of a place in your home or a memorial site or a cemetery, a place where you honor your ancestors. And this is the gateway of the sun. Okay? This is the gateway of the sun. This is as you deal with communication with the spiritual realm and your ancestors. This is a high time to receive guidance, advice from your ancestors and your deceased loved ones. Okay? And as you receive that advice, you want to apply it to your life, especially if it's good advice. Then you are here, and then you enter the gateway of the sun to continue your journey called life. Okay? As I would say, walking the red road, the good red road of life. And so this is mainly about communication with the spiritual realm around this time, October, November. Okay? And this is their depiction of the creator, creatress, the thunder being, so to speak, the thunder god. This is Viracocha. Viracocha, like I said, is the creator, creatress of all. And this deals with elimination of anything in our life that is not serving us. our ancestors' guidance can help us. They can point out things in our lives that are not good for us, or just anything with messages and instructions. Receiving it at this time, okay? You are at the crossroads, so to speak, where the spiritual and the physical realms meet in the middle. And this is a depiction of our ancestors and our deceased loved ones. So this represents communication with them around this time, because the energy is high. It's kind of like the spiritual realm is very close, the veil is thin, and there is open communication with the public, so to speak. During normal times or throughout the year, spiritual workers, spiritualists, shamans, sages, priests, priestesses, holy men and women, things of that nature, we tap into the spiritual realm and receive messages. But October, November is the time for the universe to receive spiritual guidance from the ancestral realm, the spiritual realm, okay? So, the next card is Machu Picchu, okay? And I also took some notes, so you'll hear me with my notes. Okay, so this is a depiction. This is like the Christ, the Heru energy, because Inti is a depiction of the son or the daughter of Viracocha, okay? And so we are seen as this representation here on earth, okay? And so this is Machu Picchu. Now, Machu Picchu deals with, this is the hitching post of the sun. This card deals with our perspective, okay, how we view things, okay, and our ancestors, our spirit guides can help us with our perspective, okay? Now, this connects you with the spiritual realm and the earth, okay? The spiritual realm and the earth. This is dealing with the medicine of transformation. Having an experience with receiving a message from an ancestor or a spirit guide can be medicine of transformation. Something, a message or a sign, a symbol to help you transform as you're walking through the gateway of the sun. You're walking on your journey called life, okay? And so this is about traveling, on your path and seeing things from a different perspective, a wiser perspective, okay? This is a depiction of the sun, which is the light force in the sky, which is a depiction of divine grace spirit. So divine grace spirit lives in us all, and they see the sun as a visible depiction of divine grace spirit in the sense of Viracocha. And so the sun energy lives in us all. That is energy to enlighten us and illuminate truth and knowledge in our lives, okay? You might want to consider your sun sign and your birth chart to deal with where your sun energy lies and different attributes that pertain to your life. Like I said, this is Libra season, the last day of Libra season. My sun sign is Libra, so I deal with that sun energy, okay? It deals with truth, okay? Revealing and knowing truth, okay? So that is the Machu Picchu card, okay? And by the way, Machu Picchu was not found by the conquerors, the Spanish, the conquistadors, they did not find Machu Picchu to, so to speak, destroy it. And this stone is a depiction of the ancestors, okay? And they felt like the ancestors protected this area of the earth to where it did not get invaded or be defiled by the enemy, okay? And the stone was seen as a depiction of the sacred ancestors, and that it was not to be touched by any outsiders or get broken, things of that nature. So our indigenous ancestors, like the Aymara Indians, Aymara is like the Amarus, where the Incans get that from. The Amarus, this deals with the ancestors in that energy, the energy of the sun, the illumination, enlightenment energy, okay? So, the next card is Chichen Itza, okay? Now, this deals with our self-worth, because this deals with our higher self. And so, we have Kukulkan, okay? Kukulkan, and then we have Quetzalcoatl over here. That is the feathered serpent. It is just a depiction of your spiritual and your physical self in harmony with one another, and you reaching enlightenment. So this card is a depiction of a warrior, okay? A deceased ancestor, a warrior, and he has an offering to Great Spirit, or a depiction of Great Spirit. It could be Great Spirit, your ancestors, your spirit guides. He is bearing an offering. And this deals with the sacred hoop from the game, the Olmec, the Shi, the Tamoancan invented the ball game. They play for life or death. Do research on the game. Okay, basketball is like it today. So they saw life as the ball court, and it's like that gateway of the sun, the road that you travel, and it's like the ball court is, life. It is the stage. It is the court of life, where what you do, your heart will be weighed, or you will be judged by yourself, divine Great Spirit. Your ancestors and guides will be kind of, so to speak, like lawyers or witnesses for you, so to speak. But the ball court is like the game of life. And this is the pyramid of the sun. Okay, the pyramid of the sun. Okay, this is Kukulkan, and this is a shaman, a priest, a truth seeker energy. Someone that is operating in their higher self, because this is at the top of the pyramid. So at different seasons of your life, like during the spring or the autumn equinox, different cosmic events, everyone has fall, winter, spring, and summer seasons in their lives. And so we are at the top from the summertime. We just came from summertime, and so we're into the fall. We're falling down, or we're going down the steps of the pyramid. Okay, And we will go into the womb of the earth, or the womb, the spiritual womb, to be rebirthed again. So this deals with speaking your truth. This deals with resurrection of our ancestors, resurrection of the dead, rebirthing the sun within you, rebirthing your sun energy, your light energy, so to speak, the good energy. Or in our ancestors' way, they saw things in duality. So good and bad energy, or it is not neither good nor bad. It is in the middle, the balance point. So it is the intent on the person and how they use it. Okay? So this is dealing with rebirthing your son. Okay? So our goal is to be balanced like a feathered serpent, a kukulkan, or a quetzalcoatl. That is a person that has balance between spiritual things and physical earthly things. Okay? And our ancestors can guide us during this time, okay? During this high season. Okay? And so the next card is Teotihuacan. This deals with our potential, okay, our potential to become like a Quetzalcoatl, a Kukulkan, that is a evolved, spiritually human being, okay, to have balance with spiritual things and physical things. And so Teotihuacan is a place where the gods were born. Okay, the place where the gods were born. And under the pyramid is the sacred underworld. Okay, the sacred cocoon, the sacred womb. Okay, and this represents the tunnels under the pyramid, and it's in the shape of a flower, because what they did was the initiation stage. Life experience is an initiation. So they walked the avenue of the dead, okay, the avenue of the ancestors. They walked these sacred tunnels under the pyramid. They walked them, and the ancestors were there to witness this, and kind of silently or within cheer us on as we are walking our journey called life. This is an initiation so that we can graduate to the Quetzalcoatlhood, the Kukulkanhood, the Christ, the Heru consciousness, that state of mind, spiritual, mental, physical alignment. Okay, this is elevating our awareness. Okay, and this mask is a sacred relic, and it represents our ancestors. Okay, our ancestors, they use masks to tap into different spiritual energies, whether it's things in the spiritual realm or animals or beings upon the earth. Tap into the different energies for their attributes, whether it's strength, knowledge, wisdom, different attributes that flow in power, okay, to help one heal themselves, or to help one fight in a battle, a war, with courage, things of that nature. So they use masks for that. And you know, around this time, people put on masks, but they don't totally understand the meaning of putting on a mask. Are you putting on the mask to tap into those energies to better your life, on your life journey, your life path during your initiation? Is it for your good, or are you putting on a mask to hide from something or someone, or hide from yourself, um, or are you just doing it for entertainment? So the ideal thing is to, if you put on a mask, is to tap into the energy of the ancestors or spiritual forces to help self-heal or better yourself, to help resurrect the your inner sun energy, okay? To be enlightened, elevate your awareness, your spiritual consciousness, okay? And this journey is to unify your lifetimes, your past, present, and future, okay? This is being in the womb of the universe. You're walking the path, the avenue of the dead, okay? This is your initiation. When you come out, you are gonna flower, you're gonna bloom, okay? And when you come out, you're being rebirthed, resurrected. It's called the cycles of life. Like I said, we all have fall, autumn in our lives, winter in our lives, spring and summer in our lives, as well as in the earth. And so, are you ready to bloom once we come out of this season? Okay, this is about being whole, complete. This is a part of the creative process of your individuality. This deals with the pyramid of the moon, okay? Dealing with our sacred ancestors. The temple of Kukulkan is for tapping into knowledge, because this is a depiction of the God of knowledge, an attribute of God or Great Spirit that represents knowledge, truth, wisdom, and learning. Flying between worlds, the spiritual realm and the physical realm, retrieving messages and advice to help you on your initiation, your life path, your journey. Okay? This also deals with fertility, because it's like you're in the womb of the earth, the cocoon stage. You can come out utilizing that fertile energy, okay? Because you've had time to meditate and harness that growing energy. Is growing like a baby grows for 9 months, and then it's birthed forth, because you have the womb of the earth, and then you have the birth canal. You walking down that avenue of the dead, the avenue of the ancestors. You're walking down that birth canal, and then you're gonna be walking up the pyramid to be birthed forth, resurrected, rebirthed. Okay? So, tap into the energy and the advice of the ancestors. They are available. You can say a prayer, affirmation, and deal with your ancestors, the ones that are for your good only. You can ask for guidance, advice. You can tell them you love them, you miss them, have an altar in your home, go to their grave site, or a sacred place that you went with them. You can have some of their favorite items. Tap into their energy. Respect. Peace.